All right, so today I came to talk to you guys. I know it's been a minute. I've been busy with like work and life and dealing with, having my real job and spiritual work, and things been going good. I've been getting clients from like referrals and things like that. And I haven't been really focusing on Instagram or social media or even like, the numbers I have towards it. But yeah, so I'm here today. I decided to talk with you guys about what I would call elevated spirits, what some would call angels. Some may call them orishas or impungos or even lua. And what's the difference between them and what in Jamaica what we call duppie, or some people known as dead man, or dead people rather, are also known as necromancy. Okay. One of the difference of working with the impungos or the orishas or the angels, let's say elevated spirits, let's put it as that. The elevated spirits is that they're more trustworthy in the sense that if they agree to work with you, you don't ever have to worry about them turning on you. As long as you keep up the agreements that you and them have, if they said that you have any with them, you'll be a-okay. You don't have to worry about them just saying like, you know what, tomorrow I'm just gonna flip the script and just come fuck your life up type shit. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm gonna feel a little bit under the weather. Versus when we're talking about duppie has something different, brother. Duppie has something where it's a person, and as a person, we all have different personalities. We all have things that we excel in. We all have different characters, such as being lazy, not being lazy, being ambitious, dealing with love, dealing with finances, dealing with protection, things of that nature. When I talk about duppie have the whole of them thing there, because depending on the bone of this person that you're dealing with, they have a personality and a work ethic behind them. Now, if their work ethic is slow or they was a lazy person, you could guarantee that is gonna transpire into your spiritual work. Not to say that there's things you can't do to help push past that, but for the most part, it's gonna you're gonna see that certain times, certain things can be stagnant, versus if you're supposed to get another spirit that will help you in the same form and way, and that spirit is about working, that duppie that them dip on it, they want to get the job done. Them type, y'all sister, there's a difference, and y'all can feel it. If you're somebody who's a Obeah man, a science man, or a Obeah woman, when you connect with them type of spirit, you supposed to automatically, you supposed to feel it. The race they are, the age they are, the personality of the person, things to that nature. So if you can't feel or anything like that with these spirits, you have to kind of be careful, because even it happened with me. I found the spirit that was willing to work with me, and the spirit was very good at like aggressive work. Like, it's even that spirit there was no joke. That spirit died from getting his head chopped off in his previous life. He was a bad motherfucker, shiesty nigga, a shiesty person. So when I was working with the spirit, I felt the sense of it being shiesty, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it. And while I was working with the spirit, good thing I caught onto it, but the spirit was flipping the script on me. The spirit had a natural nature to be a snake. This is what he does. Like, he fuck with you in real life, and then one day he might be like, yo, you know what? This nigga probably getting a little bit too gravy, like too much money. Like, I'm not off this nigga. Like, I'm not dealing with this dude. And that was the situation that I went through. I bumped into that form of spirit. Now, because of certain things, certain gifts I was given with through, in my family and things like that, I was able to pick up on that. But if you're somebody who's not able, like you're using a divination system, because this is another thing I want to let you people know. Duppie can manipulate divination system. All if you try contact a next system, that duppie they can manipulate. So if you have somebody who cast stone and them thing that you don't know you had the brethren, that duppie they can manipulate your system when you're not even talk to me. I try to talk to an expert. That spirit just come through. True word. I manipulate the whole situation. Excuse me. Manipulate the whole situation. So like I said, that's one of that's the difference. Like, if you can't really feel or anything like that, stay away from necromancy, stay away from the duppie them, you know, Zimmer, because, like I said, that's a whole different ball game. But one thing I could say in similarities is that they both have a choice. They have a choice whether they want to work with you, like, or not. Like, you could trap a spirit, you could trap a duppie. I make no money. So people said I make the duppie work for them. This is true if you know those secrets. If you don't know those secrets, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm about to with that. And just left that alone, yo, and just go about your business, because straight up and down, like, anyhow that duppie they get where, it's gonna cause havoc for you, and you're not even gonna see it coming. That's just the facts, because you can't even see the type of spirit that you deal with or talk or communicate with them. You get what I'm saying? So if your thing is like, oh, I'm gonna deal with necromancy, I'm not gonna deal with duppie them, I'm not gonna use one type of divination system for communicator and all that, yo, they will manipulate that divination system to give you fuckery. Straight up and down. And they can also manipulate your thought process and make you do dumb shit that you don't want to do. So if you're somebody who's looking to get into necromancy or I'll deal with duppie and them thing, them, I'm big on it. If your energy don't relate with that, if I would just say stay away from it. But you know, I didn't stay away from it, so who, you know, what the fuck, you know, who am I to be telling anybody to stay away from things? But if you do feel like that's something you want to get involved with, proceed with caution and try to keep a clear mind when you're doing that, and take the steps. Don't rush. Don't be like, yo, it's the biggest, baddest things to work with dead people, so I'm gonna just jump. Take time. The biggest, baddest thing in spirituality is knowing. He who knows, he who has knowledge is the. You don't need to work with necromancy. Everybody work with dead people and they get shit done and they hit heavy. So he who knows. If you're not a master of your craft, you'll be a-okay. All right. I hope you know. This is Sorcerer New York, Vanwa. If you need any work done, you could hit my line below. My Instagram is the same Sorcerer New York, and my Facebook is the same Sorcerer New York. I hope to hear from you guys. One.